everybody and welcome! Another episode of Vlogmas, and now this one is one that I've come up with under your particular request. There's been a couple of mentions in the comment section, and I know this sounds very cliche, but it's true, regarding having more styling videos. So that's something I'm definitely preparing for the next year, but before the year finishes, I still wanted to bring another little styling haul winter video for you. I always try to include styling in my videos in one way or another, since that is my actual real profession. I did a little bit of shopping at Goelia for the weeks ahead of me now, since we're going to be having some family time hibernating at the house very soon. My husband and I are hosting Christmas at the house, as we do every year. And for the first time in years now, we've actually managed to align our calendars and have a couple of weeks off of work to spend them together at home. Not traveling, not doing anything in particular, just enjoying some cozy, cool off time together before we get back into the swing of things for 2025. With this cozy hibernation setting in mind, I wanted to get a couple of winter total looks that would make me feel nice and put together, as if I'm wearing an elevated pair of pajamas, but something that I can also easily transition from inside to outside in case we do decide to go on a couple of cozy dates. I started off this haul by picking this coat right here, which is made out of wool and cashmere, and it's something that was definitely missing in my wardrobe. I have a list of forever pieces I want to get, and every year I try to take 1, 2, or 3 of them and continue towards building my ideal wardrobe situation. Some of them have varied across years, but for the most part, the main sort of bigger type of items have remained the same. And I've been searching for a couple of years for the perfect sort of mid-length, light beige, ultra soft coat. This one right here is made out of the most sumptuous blend of wool and cashmere, and it's also double-faced for that extra warmth. As soon as it arrived, I tried it on, and oh my goodness, it feels like being wrapped around a newborn's blankie. I took it in a size medium since they fit pretty true to size, and it's got a drop shoulder, no seam type of situation in here, which means you could technically go 1 or even 2 sizes, perhaps 3 if you were looking to do that sort of oversized super drop shoulder type of situation as well. The minimal and elevated look of it, accompanied with the really rich fabrics, is giving that sort of Loro Piana vibes to it, and honestly, I'm loving it. Even if I normally tend to reach out for coats that are up to the ankle's length, for this particular one, I wanted something that would cover right up to the knees, since I want the versatility of wearing it when I'm a little bit more dressed up, but also on days that I want to pull a sort of Lily van der Woodsen Goes to the Mountains look, marrying it with a cozy pair of wool trousers. Which brings me to this pair right here, which is the next thing I got on this haul. Actually, I've worn this ones a lot, and I turned to cut my labels so I couldn't find the front, but this is the front. I know it because there's this sort of little seam in here. I was going for snuggly après-ski vibes. They're made out of wool. They've got a sort of large leg fit, and they also come with a lovely elasticized waist. These ones are made out of wool, and they're also machine washable, which in my opinion makes them all the better and the most attractive in my eyes. It's so easy to get a sort of more refined look with the coat and the trousers on days when I feel like pulling a more mountainy type of vibe. I can easily pair it with a jacquard sweater or something of that sort and make it look just as beautiful for going out. But if I wanted something a little bit more refined for the top and yet just as comfortable, I'd probably opt for one of these pieces by Sarangarel, which are made out of cashmere brought straight from Mongolia, the cradle of refined cashmere. I'd imagine wearing something like this, say if I was to have my girlfriends coming home, and it would also look just as gorgeous for perhaps heading for tea time at a lovely little Parisian hotel. How beautiful is the matching scarf? So this one, a nice high neck, and I've married it here with this scarf that I think is just gorgeous. It's going to be in the same type of color, but it's got a little bit of a pattern in it. Monochrome look with just different textures, adding a little bit of volume, a little bit of playfulness and overall movement to a look. This is chef's kiss. So obviously, if I were to go out, I'd add the scarf. I would switch the Ugg boots I wear indoors for a pair of like leather booties or perhaps leather flats, add a leather belt, a nice handbag, and voila, seamless transition. The base stays the same and you can easily go from in to out. Another easy way of doing the whole wearing versus styling vibe is by changing the overall jewelry and accessories. To me, watches count as jewelry pieces, and for a look like this, I would easily add something with a little bit more interest, bring up the whole laid back style of the fabrics and the look itself. For example, this piece right here from Outerwear is one I've already shared with you on other videos, this Vlogmas, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. It's got a minimal look, a lovely mother of pearl detail, the lovely yellow gold finish color in there, and we've also got a pearlescent leather strap that's going to do a double wrap around the wrist. Wearing something like this with perhaps this total cashmere and wool look would make an absolute difference when it comes to transitioning from indoors into an outdoors look. Alternatively, if I still want to play it casual, I can definitely leave the Ugg boots for the outside look and perhaps do pieces like this one right here, which is the lovely Barbie movie necklace. It's the Heart Barbie movie necklace from Missoma. I can easily do pieces like this one that will add a little bit more of a casual touch and still look a little bit more dressed up than just I was hanging out at home type of vibes. Oh my goodness, picture this. Snowy lodge, a glass of champagne, the warmth of the Goelia trousers, and the Sarangarel cashmere wrapping around. Oh my goodness, love that. It's the kind of outfit that transitions seamlessly from lounging around in the house to stepping out for a quiet, starlit walk in a crisp winter day. Using the same concept of getting those base layers that I can easily dress up to take from indoors to outdoors. I also got this set that I'm wearing today. I've been wearing this one absolutely non-stop ever since I got it. The top is made out of 90% wool and 10% polyester, which brings me to pointing out that a very low count of polyester can actually help prolong the life of wool, as well as preventing it from pilling, which is going to help contribute to keeping the shape of the garment over time. It's got an almost preppy style with the pulled back polo little neck in here. And I find that it creates a nice sort of hourglass silhouette while also keeping me warm. And then on some days I've been wearing it with a classic white COS or Arcade or sometimes Uniqlo t-shirt. And then on other days where I want an extra layer of warmth, I've been married it with the v-neck cashmere tops from Intimissimi. Wool trousers are the same as the ones I showed before, but then again this time they're going to be in this very same shade of dark gray, which are always a little bit more forgiving when it comes to wearability. The particularity of them is that they're built out of Goelia's machine washable wool. So as long as it's not tumble dried, it can be washed in the machine. There's the care instructions in the product page of the website in case you want more details about this type of fabric. So I will make sure to leave it linked down below for you, along with everything else I'm mentioning today as per usual, and a very nice discount code as well. This is my ideal deep winter work from home, snuggle from home look. I can also definitely see myself pulling this off as an airplane look that I can easily throw a jacket over and then travel comfortably in. Now for transitioning this into an outside / travel look, I opted for this oversized jacket, also from Goelia right here. The herringbone pattern in it adds some interest, and I mentioned to the piece as well. Now what I was particularly attracted to with this one was the actual high neck that it comes with. This season, large high necks are one of the main construction trends that we've been seeing. I've always been drawn towards them. However, it's not always easy to find pieces that are constructed like this in the pret-a-porter market. So I'm very excited that I actually found this one. I think married to a pair of black sunnies, something that will tie in the black trimmings in here and the black details on the pockets. And then to slightly elevate the rest of the look, I would probably marry it with a black pair of flats by Chanel. The jacket can also be easily worn in a more elevated type of style. If I marry it, for example, with another pair of trousers, like this one's right here. These ones are a pair of high-waisted black wool trousers, and on the website they actually looked like they were cut in the same way as a pair of gray trousers that I already have from Goelia and that I've been living off ever since I got them. So I thought it would be a good idea and a good investment to get the same pair in the black. Closure at the front on this one is hidden, which is something I particularly like. It adds to a whole minimal vibe, but it also makes it really easy to pair with silver accessories, yellow gold accessories, or perhaps just a nice sort of silk scarf worn as a belt. That and the pleats at the front provide a more elevated look to the trousers. They also add that extra touch of sartorial formality that I love on my everyday looks. Paired with a nice leather belt, cashmere top, ballet flats, or leather booties, something like this I can easily pull off on a workwear type of day as much as for an evening at the theater type of look. As you know, I love mix and match pieces in my wardrobe, so obviously something like this with the jacket I was showing you before will look lovely. But then also, if I want to use it as a more type of formal attire piece, I can easily pair it with a jacket like this one. It's in a lovely dark deep red tweed, and I think it's going to be an ideal piece for bringing a little bit of a festive touch to my looks this winter. The cut in this jacket has become a classic from Goelia by now, and it's something that without even noticing I actually kind of started collecting. Every season they bring out this cut in different colors, different fabrics, different textures, and since I keep coming to them, I've created quite a collection of them. I think the vintage cut on it is giving sort of evening sophistication, and I really like it. For days when I actually want to come out of that hibernation state during the upcoming weeks. There's a very fine sort of sparkly thread running through it, which is complemented to these tiny buttons in here for a very refined type of closure that are going to add that elegant touch as much as that subtle festive vibe as well. I think a jacket like this one I can also easily pair it with a denim and some ballet flats and be able to wear it during daytime as well. Now, this is the last video I'm filming for you on this 2024. Where did the year go? Just wanted to send you the best holiday wishes wherever you are, whoever you're with, whatever you're up to these days. Whether you believe in something around these dates, celebrate anything these dates, may the universe bring you and those around you love, peace, and loads of health around these dates. As last year, I'll be taking a little break off to spend with family and friends after this whole YouTube Vlogmas marathon. The last thing I want to say is a huge thank you for all your support during this year. Whether it's been commenting, putting a little thumbs up, or following this channel, thank you all so much for accompanying me on this journey. I really hope you're going to enjoy everything I have planned for you for 2025. And on that note, I'm gonna let you go. So thank you all so much for having watched. I hope you enjoyed yourselves throughout this series. If you're not done, I'll leave you 2 more in here so you can binge a little bit more, and I'll see you on the next year. Bye!